Okay, at the end of the previous video, you saw at the background this system. I was reviewing right now the EST12. Now I am going to review the EMX1 system. It's also more or less new. You have something really nice, which is an XLR to mono adapter. You have the headphones. Although the quality, the build quality of the headphones is not that great, the sound is pretty decent for how cheap this system is. You have the USB charger. It is dual USB-C to USB-A because this system also receives USB-C charger. And of course the manual. This is the XLR to mono for some kind of consoles. And you have this that, to be honest, I don't find quite useful. Now, speaking of the system is pretty decent. Okay, you have something really nice of this system is that you just go and plug it into the XLR output of any console, or if you have it, you connect this to a mono line output, and there you have it, the system. Okay, you can secure this with a screw here and it doesn't go out. You have to unscrew it and there you have it. And the system itself, as you can see, this is how it looks. To power it on, you have to hold the power button. It turns on and then it synchronizes. Now, something that I really don't like of this system, and you will see later why. If you are in range and synchronized, if you change the channel in the transmitter, the receiver is going to automatically receive the channel change. Now, some issue that I have with this system, when you are working with other transmitters, other EMX1 transmitters, that's the issue. I've been working with the EST12, no issues, but we have in the band 4 transmitters, 4 complete systems of this. So in that scenario, the receiver doesn't like when there are other transmitters power on. So I did develop some kind of ritual to make all of the systems synchronize. As you can see, the system, as soon as you power it on, the system starts on channel 1. If I power on this transmitter, it will synchronize automatically to the channel, whatever channel the transmitter is. So the problem is that when you have more transmitters power on, the system doesn't synchronize. So you have to power on, let me show you. You have to power on all of the receivers, okay? And then one by one, you need to power on the transmitter 1, power off the transmitter 1. So the receiver 1 synchronizes. Then you have to go to transmitter 2, power on, wait, power off, transmitter 3, power on, power off, transmitter 4, power on, power off, and then when all of the receivers are synchronized, you have to power on all of the transmitters. Now you can power on all of the transmitters. And never ever power off the receivers, because the receiver is going to lose the synchronized channel. In that way, it will work. It will work during all the show. The battery in this thing is ridiculously enduring. I managed to get around 9 hours of battery out of the transmitter, and the receiver was still half battery. So the battery lasts a lot, and the volume control is really nice. It's an analog. You can just turn all the volume up, all the volume down. And these receivers, the body pack, if you click once the power button, it is going to mute. To be honest, I don't find that too much useful. Okay, I don't even like that, because at some point one of the musicians in the live show triggered the mute button and we were troubleshooting a lot, and we decided just to forget about his system and we continue the show. So the mute button is something that I don't find useful, but some really nice feature of this system is that you can connect this directly to a microphone. Let me show you. If you have a dynamic microphone, you can directly connect this to the microphone, turn it on, and then you have to come to the transmitter and press and hold level. You can see here that it says line. Let me adjust the focus. Press and hold level, and it switches to microphone. And as you can see, it is picking the microphone signal. Okay, here is the receiver. And go back to normal line input, and there you have it. Still picks a little bit of the microphone, but it's too little the signal. So that's one of the nice things of the system. Again, the receiver, the transmitter, sorry, and the receiver. Here you connect the headphones, and you control the volume of the pack here. Well, some issues with the system. The system is also not perfect. As I said at the end of the EST12 video, here in Chile there are some issues with the TV stations. They transmit more or less in the same, they overlap the same range of these transmitters, but the system works very well until 8 meters more or less. If you are really near to a TV station, if you are far from some TV station, the range is going to be awesome. Okay, you are going to have 12, 15 meters more or less. Something that I didn't tell about the system is that the system is mono. Okay, it is going to receive mono signal through the XLR, and the audio you are going to hear, of course, is mono. Well, there you have it. This was the EMX-1 system. Very good, very sturdy. Metal construction with some plastic parts. Do I recommend it for any other place rather than Chile? It is going to be awesome. You are going to have a lot of range. In Chile, the range is reduced because of the TV stations things. Hope you like the video. I hope you find it useful to decide if you are going to purchase it or not. And I hope you find it useful. See you in the next video. Bye bye.